will stimulate the secretion of the melanin. Okay, so concerning smokers and non-smokers, okay, it's clear that the nicotine will play a role to stimulate the melanocytes. But concerning the reappearance of the pigmentation and the wavelengths, it seems that the best results were obtained with the diode laser, because the diode laser have a certain balance between ablation, removal, and between also a little bit of heating. And in gingival depigmentation, the more we are heating, the more we are killing in depth these melanocytes. Okay, so these are the parameters. Duty cycle of 75%, working in a 3-watt is more than enough, because what you want to do is not an excision, you want to do a superficial peeling in a pulse mode, and T-on of 15 microns and T-off of 5 microns, so 1/3. So we have a duty cycle of 75%. Duty cycle means that the laser is working, it says duty, so 75% of the time the laser is active. I think 3-watt is enough. You just want to do a superficial peeling, so do not use more than 3-watt with gingival depigmentation. Now, the most important and interesting part is the protocol. Local anesthesia, of course, and then multiple superficial peelings in order to remove these pigmentations, and then you have to stop after these multiple superficial peelings, and you have to check the gingiva. If there is still a pigmentation, you have to continue, you have to remove in depth. If there is no pigmentation at all, you can say that the surgery is done and everything is okay, you can stop. Okay, so this is the key. You cannot stop until there is, you have to stop when there is no pigmentation at all. So you have to proceed until complete removal of pigmentation. Now, it's better to work in a tangential incidence. It's a balance between removing and not generating too much heat. In general, we work from a cervical to the apical area. So this is how you have to remove the pigmentation. And the most important part is do not stop until you remove all the pigmentation. Even if you are in the connective tissue, there's no problem at all. So this is a severe case. This is pre-operative. This is during the surgery. And here, the first arrow is to show you that here in this specific area, I have to go deeper. If I stop the surgery here, I will have a reappearance of the pigmentation after a few months. So here I have to go deeper. Here also I have to go deeper. Here, for example, I have to go deeper. I can stop when I have a color like this. So I can stop when there is no pigmentation at all. Now, someone might ask me, and this is very important, how can you tell the difference between a pigmentation and between a carbonization? You have to use the peroxide hydrogen and to scrub. So I will remove the first layer, I will scrub with the peroxide hydrogen. If it's a pigmentation, while scrubbing, it will remain. So I will know this is a pigmentation. But if it is just, let's say, a carbonization, when I'm scrubbing, I will look and I will see that this black color will be removed. So this was a carbonization, I can stop. Okay, this is the difference. And the second arrow is to show you here that it is very critical to preserve the papilla, to preserve the sulcus, because we do not want to cause any recession. And the healing, the cicatrization will come from up to down and from distal to mesial. So we don't have any problem. If there's a little bit of pigmentation on the papilla, it's okay. The healing will hopefully remove this pigmentation, but we don't want to cause any recession. Okay, so this is concerning the depigmentation. This is after 2 years of the treatment, and this is another representation before and after. Now, of course, I want you to notice her bad crowns. You can see the limit, it's not good, and you can see that the metal is somehow showing. I told her we have to remove these crowns, but for her, she was very happy with the gingiva, and according to her, she was not able to smile before the surgery. She will put her hands because of this black color, and this is before and after the surgery, after 2 years of the surgery. So tomorrow, if you have a case of gingival depigmentation, try to do this protocol and you will see the difference, okay?